There's still time. You are the one I've been waiting for. Here comes the sun.
You may be seated. We've come together today in order to join together Steve and Ashlee in the bonds of marriage. Welcome those of you present as more than spectators, but participants in this momentous occasion. My name is Pastor Rich Sclafani, and it is my pleasure to be performing the ceremony for you all today. Before we move forward, let us now pause in prayer. God, our author of love and perfecter of all that is good, we invite you to preside over this wedding ceremony and in the hearts of this man and woman standing here before you. Marriage being your idea, we ask you to bond these two hearts and lives together in a lasting bond of loyal friendship and passionate unity. Amen. Amen. The father of the bride stands here to give her away. As he stands here, he represents Ashlee's entire family as well. Steve, as Dan places the hands of this woman into yours, he will be giving you a very special and precious gift. With that, who gives Ashlee to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
Steve and Ashlee, I require and charge you both that the vows you take this day are sacred beyond words, and that your lives after today will be bound together unbreakably. The security of your marriage will not rest in any rite or ritual of any church or in the words of any priest or minister. The security of your marriage will rest in your true purposes of your heart, in your character, and in the steadfastness of your devotion to one another. With that, will you, Steve Osborne, have Ashlee Hageman to be your wife? Will you love her, honor her, comfort and keep her, and forsaking all others, remain true to her, as long as you both shall live? If so, you may answer, I will.
I will.
Well done. Now, will you, Ashlee Hageman, have Steve Osborne to be your husband? Will you love him, honor him, comfort and keep him, and forsaking all others, remain true to him, as long as you both shall live? If so, you may answer, I will.
I will.
Ashlee, you look exquisite. And Steve, you look very debonair. I like your belts. Ashlee, although I haven't known you for a long time, it's been a blessing to see your beautiful smile and joy-filled life in person. You seem to have a great personality and a desire to live life to the full. According to Steve, you love to relax and cozy up with a blanket and your many stuffed animals over a movie or many episodes of The Real Housewives. You also love to relax on the beach or relax in the car on a long trip, of course, when Steve's driving, or anywhere for that matter. He said you work so hard at work and at home, and that you really enjoy those moments of relaxation when you can get them. You also love being a supporter to everyone you know. He said you spend a lot of time on the phone, and although he gives you a hard time about being an incessant yapper, the reality is that you're always on the phone because you're always there for your friends and family to listen to and support or vent or whatever anyone needs. He also noted that you like to go on walks, but you both have different views on what this means. You apparently are more of a power walker. Steve is more of the take your time, hold hands kind of walker. He said he's a little worried that you're going to start carrying weights as a way of him getting out of holding your hands while you go on your nightly walks. Steve said you make him feel loved all the time, and that you show your love for him in many ways, including first and foremost in how you put up with him, noting the fact that you're still around and here today means a lot. You tell him constantly that you love him, even if he's made you mad. You leave notes in his suitcase that he finds later on in his travels. You call him 20 minutes into his commute to remind him that you love him. You support his passions, and even though you hate The Simpsons, you'll let him watch them at night if he can't sleep. He noted also that waking up to your smile every day lets him know that you love him. He also said you have a great sense of humor, that he loves to laugh with you. And some of the ways you make him laugh include what he referred to as Ashleeisms. Saying an Ashleeism is when you take a word from the English language and make it into something new and entertaining and fitting to the board game Candyland. He also finds it hilarious when you sneeze, and when you sometimes roll over and snuggle with your oversized stuffed animal duck. Steve loves so many things about you, including that you are absolutely his best friend in the entire